everyone, I'm Sarah Louise. I have a channel where I talk about my spiritual experiences and my insights and perceptions. Obviously, these are just my opinions and everyone is going to formulate their own opinions in life. So I'm just here to share my experiences. No one really knows the ultimate truth. We're all just working our way through parts of it. So I wanted to do a video on saving people. This is so huge at the moment, isn't it? There's a lot of victim consciousness, a lot of saving going on. And the thing is, whenever you have a need or a desire or a strong feeling to save humanity or save someone, then generally it's coming from a place of just kind of wanting to avoid your own stuff, to be honest with you. That's what I notice. Yeah, I do believe that as we awaken, we want to share these insights with people. We want to share stuff with people. You know, we want to help them be healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. And who wouldn't want to do that? You know, when you've discovered the truth, you want to share it. But this kind of there's this ego program that I see a lot, and I think everyone will have gone through a phase of it at some time. It's where you just obsessively want to save the world and save people. And these people that are really, really strongly into this, generally, they have got quite a lot of saving to do of themselves. Like, there's quite a lot of work they can still be doing. They're generally avoiding facing something in themselves. And it's easier for them to just put that focus on the outside world, like, let's save everybody else because I don't want to even deal with or face what I still need to deal with in myself. Like, I don't even want to look at that stuff. I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to, you know, prioritize saving everything outside of myself. And yeah, I believe this is just an ego program. And, you know, inspire, yes, and share your insights. And, you know, if something comes up in your experience and you feel really drawn to, you know, if we're walking down the road and someone's lying there in pain on the floor, we're going to go and help them, because it's just what we're going to do. But there's this kind of ego dynamic of constantly saving. And what you'll notice with these people is a lot of the time, they're always finding people to save. Like, it's incredible. Literally one person after the other, they'll just finish with this massive thing of like helping somebody. And then there'll be a new person. And you'll never see somebody attract so many broken people into their life. And it's kind of like a vacuum. And it's, you know, there's no end to it. It's the more that you jump in and save, the more people need saving. It's this kind of energy dynamic. And you will honestly notice that if you notice these people that their whole lives are about saving people or going in and saving particular people, there's always a replacement the minute that person kind of isn't in their life anymore. And this dynamic is just a real deep not wanting to deal with something in self, not wanting to face something really deeply inside of them that they need to work on. You'll always notice it in these people, like they're either just not fulfilled in their own lives or just have some, you know, serious problems going on that they're not dealing with. So they're just kind of, it's like an escapism. It's just another form of like escapism, really, to project all your energy into saving other people. And yeah, there's not really a lot on this topic but you know, I truly believe that it's about inspiring through action. You can't really, there's no real point in saving people and just giving them stuff. Like, I don't agree with at all this mentality of just giving money to poor people. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't solve any problem. Will just end up like a constant vacuum you need to give money to. I personally believe in empowering people to help themselves. Rather than hating rich people, we should you always know someone, you always know when somebody, I saw a sign on the wall the other day that said rich people should pay for COVID or something. And I guarantee that was written by somebody that doesn't have any money. And I guarantee they're not going to have any money for a long time while they have that mentality, because they have a hatred for rich people, their hatred for money. And that just means they're going to keep money away from them. And if you're empowered, then you know that energy is infinite, it's abundant, you are completely able to create your own, and you don't go around and you don't hate on people that have money or expect them to constantly like pay you money. You know, we do have systems that help people when they're rock bottom here, and that's great, but at the end of the day, people need to be empowered, and they need to empower themselves, and real help is empowering people. Like, you know, I believe we really hold a lot of third world nations back by just giving them money all the time. And has anything really improved in these countries over the past, like, however, God knows how long? No, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work just giving people money. Like, the way these countries will evolve is by self-sovereignty, seeing their power, and, you know, people giving them the tools to see that power in themselves and to build up. You know, we've all started out as those nations at some point in time, and we build up. And it's the same with people. You can't, you know, you can give money to a homeless person every day and there's going to be homeless, but you can help that person empower themselves. You can inspire them, you can be an inspiring story, you can give them a job, and give them a real opportunity to actually empower themselves and make it themselves. And that, I believe, is the only way we can have like real forward change. So yeah, this is just like an observation that, you know, I've had for a while. Just be really aware when you're wanting to help people, like where it's coming from, and is there really something in you that you're avoiding and you're masking off and thinking, I'm not going to deal with that, and I'm just going to focus on this because I really don't want to deal with that stuff, and I don't want to focus on my own life. I don't want to, you know, I've seen people that have tried to put so much effort into saving others, and they don't even have like enough money to buy food for themselves, and yet they're putting so much time and focus into saving other people. And, you know, that is avoidance on a level, and it would be better spent plowing that time into your own life. You know, what we give to others is meant to be an overflow. It's meant to be, oh my God, you know, I have so much abundance, that it's overflowing and overspilling to others. And when you give something, it should be that it doesn't even feel like any kind of loss, because you're so abundant, it's just flowing, that it's just easy just to keep the flow in and out. It's not like, oh my God, you know, I'm giving all this energy. And, you know, a really quick way to know if you are just generally being generous and offering love to people versus if you're sort of saving people at the expense of your own evolution is generally how you feel. Like when you're in your abundance and your flow and you're giving that out to others, you feel it's not draining you, it's giving you more energy. And when you feel drained, it's generally because you're giving out more energy than you're kind of like pumping into yourself. You know, it's why on a plane they say put the mask over yourself before you assist your child. It's very much the same thing in this. It's like, get yourself to a level first where you're so abundant and you've got yourself to a place of healing that you can then effortlessly give that out to other people, and it's not going to drain you. It's just going to be like a flow. So that's what I feel about the victim and savior kind of cycle. There's a lot of it going on at the moment, and yeah, I hope everyone's good, and I'll speak to you soon.